All right. Hello, everybody. I'm San Francisco Mayor London Breed, and I'm really excited to be here with SFMTA at one of our incredible Muni yards, where we know every single day the people who work for SFMTA are showing up and doing some incredible things. You know, what's interesting, I want to take us back because I know we got some SF natives and you'll hear from one of them today. But I remember growing up in San Francisco and how challenging it was to predict when a bus might be coming. And in some cases, those buses would never come. I remember the conditions of the buses. I remember so many real issues that are not necessarily the kinds of same issues that we deal with today. It's not to say that we don't have challenges with Muni, but every mayor that's come along, including a mayor that I will not name, said, I'm gonna fix Muni in 100 days. Y'all remember that? Well, leaders are not the ones who fix the problems. The people who actually work for the institution are the ones that fix the problems. The people who are the mechanics, who are the cleaners, who are the operators, who are the folks who day in and day out deal with the challenges of our public safety system and continue to show up every single day for the people of San Francisco. And so the reason why we are here today is to really highlight something that has changed. And the pandemic has changed us, of course. It has changed how we work, how we go to work downtown and other neighborhoods. It has really changed work from home policies and other things, but Muni has to continue to keep going. And it has. It has become cleaner, it has become more reliable, and it's become safer. And many of our surveys that Jeff Tumlin will talk about today will help you to understand the perspective of our riders, but also just the perspective of some of our operators and the people who are our ambassadors and others who are doing everything they can to ensure that Muni is safe. So a couple of things. Number one, when we say cleaner, well, here you'll see a cleaning demonstration and how much work and care goes into ensuring that every bus is cleaned in detail and properly, and the people who do that take a lot of pride in their work. So those of you who are out there throwing stuff on the Muni bus, know we got 11 cameras watching you, and we got 11 cameras watching out for the people who are riding Muni in order to help us deter some of the crime and the challenges that exist. But we also know that sometimes those issues occur right outside Muni stops. And that's why we also employ ambassadors and people who are the eyes and the ears, who are doing everything they can to protect our ridership and to make sure that Muni has a really great, safe experience. And our operators. Now, I know most of our operators don't take no mess, but at the same time, they gotta drive the bus, so we need to show them some respect. And what they are trying to do is get you from point A to point B, wherever you're trying to travel safely. At the end of the day, so many people rely on this system. I remember my grandmother used to ride this system. I used to ride this system regularly, and I still every now and then pop in on the buses with my hoodie on just to get some experience of what's going on with our Muni system. And I must say that our drivers are really good drivers. And I will also say that our buses are extremely clean. And I'm really proud of the work that they have done and continue to do to make sure that this system is continuing the incredible work that it does. Muni ridership is over by over 25% that it's been in the past year, and higher than it's been since coming back from a global pandemic. And riders are more satisfied with Muni than they ever been before. Our express buses, including the 1X and the 14 and our new rapid bus lanes on Gary Boulevard and on Van Ness Boulevard and in other locations, have led to a more reliable and quicker opportunity to get to the locations that so many people are getting to. And let us all remember, there are people who love Muni. There's also people who completely rely on Muni. And for those seniors and those kids trying to get to school and everyone in between, you know, we want to make sure that every single day what we are doing is improving the system to serve you. And the people here with me today are the folks who take a lot of pride in the work that they do. So I am happy to be here celebrating some good news, because oftentimes there are a lot of folks who are trying to count our city out. They're trying to define our city when they are maybe journalists who don't even live here, or people who have never stepped foot on San Francisco. And we're here to paint a different story in San Francisco. One that celebrates our diversity, one that celebrates our accomplishments, and one that really celebrates the resiliency of our city and what we represent. And Muni is a very important part of that. Our transportation infrastructure is an important part of that. And the people that represent that transportation infrastructure are critical to its success. So at this time, I want to introduce Jeff Tumlin to talk a little bit more in detail about the exciting numbers and the changes to Muni, and to say thank you to all the folks that are joining us here today.
Thank you, Mayor London Breed, and thank you for everything that you have done over the last 4 years in order to support a stronger Muni. It is no secret that Muni is facing its challenges. We are still in the worst financial crisis that this agency has faced in its entire history, over 100 years. We are also still suffering from the fact that there's no city in the world that has been more impacted by COVID-era work-from-home policies than San Francisco. At our downtown rail stations like Montgomery and Embarcadero, our ridership is only at 35% of pre-COVID levels. But thanks to the talent of all of these people around me, we have succeeded in retooling Muni for today's current travel patterns, and the results have been far more successful than we had thought possible. We have had a relentless focus on making sure that Muni is fast, frequent, reliable, safe, and clean. We've made Muni faster and more frequent by investing in transit priority. Over the last 4 years, we have built more than 25 miles of new transit-only lanes and other transit priority treatments, making our main lines, like the 49 Van Ness, up to 30% faster than they were pre-COVID. In fact, I still get complaints from 49 Van Ness riders that they are arriving at their appointments too early, or they're missing their stop because they look down at their phone and the bus is moving so fast that they are missing their stops. We have focused on making Muni more reliable by investing in maintenance. I am so incredibly proud of all of our maintenance crews and what they've been able to achieve in making both our buses and trains more reliable. They are not breaking down as much. We have eliminated an astonishing 75% of all delays in our subway, thanks to the work that our maintenance crews have done during Fix-It Week. You'll recall, exactly. We did not think this was possible. You will recall pre-COVID that if you were on a train heading in from the west side, that your train would get into West Portal and it would get into the tunnel, and then it would inexplicably shudder to a stop. And then it would lurch forward and it would stop again. And you would finally maybe get into Van Ness Station and it would stop, and you would not be able to get off the train until it lurched forward 5 times, finally letting you off the train. You'll notice that our trains don't get stuck anymore. You get on the train, you get into the tunnel, it goes straight into Van Ness Station, you get off, people get on, and on it goes, dramatically reducing the delays that we have faced in our subway, again, thanks to our extraordinary maintenance crews. You'll also notice that pre-COVID, if you were waiting for the 14 mission, those buses supposed to come every 5 minutes, but instead of 1 bus every 5 minutes, you'd get 5 buses all together every half hour. Thanks to the extraordinary work of our operators, as well as our planners and the folks managing our Transportation Management Center, our buses now come almost exactly as frequently as they're supposed to come. And what this has meant, this combination of faster and more reliable together, is San Franciscans are making transfers. I'm noticing this in my own life. I routinely go to Japantown, even though that trip always requires a transfer, either from the 24 to the 38 or the 49 to the 38. But when I change buses at Van Ness and Erie, I can always see the next bus coming because of this improvement in reliability. I also have to give a shout out to our extraordinary car cleaners, to our crews that are managing our shelters, and to our custodial staff, who've made our buses cleaner than I've remembered them in the 30 years I've been taking Muni every week, and particularly our stations that are just gleaming. I am so incredibly proud of the work that our hardest working people are doing in order to focus on the customers. I'm also incredibly proud of the work that our transit fare inspectors, our ambassadors, our security team are doing in order to make Muni safer. It is no secret that San Francisco is experiencing an increased rate of mental health and untreated addiction issues on our streets. We are focused on making sure that all of our riders feel safe and secure, and the work that our security teams are doing, including our video surveillance teams that track the 11 cameras that are on every transit vehicle and the up to 100 cameras that are in every one of our stations, in partnership with the San Francisco Police Department and with the District Attorney's Office. We are making sure that every crime that's reported on Muni is investigated and prosecuted, and thanks to the incredibly strong evidence that we're able to provide, those cases are being convicted. As a result of all of that, our reported crime rate on Muni is now a quarter of where it was 10 years ago. We still have a lot more work to do, but we are proud of the progress that we are making thanks to the efforts of Mayor London Breed and all of our other departments. I could not have done this without the extraordinary crew across all of our Muni divisions. And to speak more about that, I am so proud to introduce the SFMTA's Director of Transit and Muni General Manager, Julie Kirschbaum.
Good morning. Thank you so much to Director Tumlin, and thank you to Mayor Breed for all the support you've shown our amazing staff. The folks standing behind me and the folks throughout the system are really what make Muni the amazing service that it is. And collectively, we are so grateful to your leadership and support of Muni. Muni is safer, cleaner, and more reliable, thanks to the creativity and commitment of our incredible staff. Every Muni operator has been trained on customer service to help guide visitors and locals alike, and they've been trained on de-escalation techniques to further enhance safety. Operators, where are operators? Wave operators, fare inspectors, transit ambassadors, station agents, and our security staff who are here today all work together to make our system safer and more welcoming to everyone, and to prevent and deter crime before it happens. If someone breaks the law, our sophisticated camera system and our close partnership with the police department and the district attorney's office will hold them accountable. As you've heard today, our vehicles truly sparkle. And it's because our car cleaning crews run a 24/7 cleaning operation with the highest industry standards. They inspect every vehicle before it returns to service to make sure that you have a clean experience. Our transit operators make constant adjustments to make sure that wait times are minimized, and they now have better digital information so they can see how close they're getting to the bus in front of them and make small adjustments to reduce vehicles bunching up together. Our mechanics have dramatically improved our fleet and performance by using data to fix things before they break. And with that, they're keeping even our oldest vehicles running like new. The teams that maintain our subway are more efficient and effective. They're using fix-it weeks to do thousands of hours of extra maintenance. And thanks to their work and our wonderful new Muni fleet, subway service is more reliable than it's been in decades, and this has been a huge boost as we all focus on our downtown recovery. And finally, our capital program and construction staff are delivering projects on time and on budget by being more proactive, responsive, and accountable, and building close partnerships with our construction partners. Muni is better. It is safer, cleaner, and more reliable. And behind every statistic, improvement, reform, good idea, and active service is a person. It's the committed public stewards who work day and night to move Muni forward, to get you to school, to work, and home. So thank you so much to the amazing staff that runs Muni. I am so grateful for them, and I know Director Tumlin and Mayor Breed join me in their extreme gratitude for this work. And to hear from our staff directly, I'm really excited to be able to invite up Jacqueline Berry. She's one of our distinguished Muni operators. She has the, I think, incredible record of having driven her entire tenure, not just at Muni, but throughout her career without a single collision. It's that sort of commitment to safety and commitment to our customers that we are so incredibly fortunate to be blessed with, and I'm excited to invite her up.
Thank you, Julie. I appreciate you, the kind words. Okay, today I feel very honored to be here to let you guys know about our service that we provide for, the patrons of San Francisco. I am also a San Francisco native, born and raised in San Francisco from the Western District, grew up in the Bayview District. My job is very important to me. I provide the best safetyness that I can provide to my seniors, the mothers, the elderly, just the people that's getting to go back and forth to work every day. I drive a tough run. It's the 7-8. It serves San Francisco, the better part of San Francisco. The better, the worse, but I do a lot. I meet a lot of really nice people. They never complain about the service that I provide. They always are happy getting on and off the bus, and they're happy with my time performance and my safetyness. Our buses are getting cleaner. They're much better. The performance of everybody that, works to make everything happen, to make Muni run the way it is, we're proud of it. The cleaning crew, they're there. They're always on time whenever we need them. If we have something that's not right, they take care of us. Our safetyness is it's improving because, it's what we do. It's what we're trained to do. And I am proud of what I do. I'm proud of my coworkers and what they do and how they perform. We make this job work for us because we have to provide for our families. We have homes. We have children that we have to take care of. So we make Muni work for us, and we make it work for the public. The public is our main safety. Service is everything. Ever since the pandemic, the ridership was down a little bit, but now the buses are overcrowded. But people are coming back to us, and they're being just grateful that we're here and that we can get them home safely. And we know that we appreciate our jobs and what we do. I am thankful for the mayor, for Julie, for Jeff, for having me up here to let you guys know that Muni is a wonderful place to be. It's a wonderful job. We have great times here. We're a family. Everybody might not get along at all times, but at the end of the day, we're still family, and we know that we have a job and service to provide. I love service San Francisco. I love my job. I've been here 16 years, and there's no other place that I would rather be. Thank you guys. You guys have a good day.
All right, now for the very exciting part of the bus wash demonstration, we'd like to invite all of you to join us over here, and we will look at some of our new technology that is helping to make Muni cleaner and more reliable than ever before. Thank you so much for joining us.